And now it is my pleasure to make some announcements about this new GT Sports Car Racing Association, the President and CEO of the Pirelli World Challenge, Mr. Scott Bove. Scott?
Thank you all for attending. You know, technology, like social media, internet in general, has reduced the footprint of global marketing and partnerships. I'm regularly asked, what is the key? What is the key to Pirelli World Challenge growth? There is no key. Sorry to disappoint everyone. There are elements that all put together in the right format lead to success. Success is being around people who are successful. Success is listening to people's suggestions. Those elements include the simplest points: listening to our customers, drivers, teams, and partners. Our customers have asked, where are we going next? What are some of your plans? So we're continually asked to push ourselves. It's nice that we are where we are, but where are you going? We're here today to announce a great marketing partnership between Pirelli World Challenge and Blancpain GT Series. To get right into it, the top 3 Pirelli World Challenge driver champions, whoever those top 3 GT champions are, will have an all-expense-paid trip to the Baku World Challenge in Baku, and it is going to be in the fall of 2015. We'll fly over the cars, we'll fly over the teams, we'll pay for all their expenses to compete with the best of the best. Stefan Ratel has allocated 3 spaces. The race is usually sold out, so 3 of the 30 spots will be Pirelli World Challenge drivers in their cars with their brands representing North America. The Blancpain GT Series, it will be our guests at Circuit of the Americas 2016. For those of you who were there, we weren't halfway through the weekend where the management from Circuit of the Americas said, we want you back next year. So we've signed a multi-year agreement. Blancpain GT Series will be with us next year at Circuit of the Americas. It'll be a fantastic event. Blancpain GT 2015 champions, the championship cars, there will be 3 of them. Those 3 teams, those 3 cars will be here, St. Petersburg, 2016, St. Pete Grand Prix next year. We're running under Pirelli World Challenge rules. Their cars, their drivers, their brands, representing the best of Europe, will be competing against the best of the US. And finally, Pirelli World Challenge will be going to a Blancpain GT event, the first time ever that Pirelli World Challenge has left the continent to go and do an overseas race. We will perform in Italy in 2016. It will be under Pirelli World Challenge rules as a guest of the Blancpain GT Series. Really proud of my relationship with Stefan Ratel. He's a unique individual. I enjoy the time of the past several years of talking with him and listening to our alignment and talking about our plans, and introducing Stefan Ratel, President, Founder of Blancpain GT Series.
Thank you, Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a real pleasure to be here. I have to say that since the start of GT3 racing in 2005, I've been wondering why there was no GT3 in America. I came a number of times. I talked to very senior motorsport people in this country. They listened to me respectively, with respect, but nothing moved. And I'm very glad that at the end, even if we couldn't do it ourselves, because at the time I was busy with this FIA GT1 World Championship, I'm very glad that Scott, his team, and the SCCA have put together what has become one of the very best GT3 racing series in the world. And I love America. I've been studying in California. I always feel a little bit home here, despite the fact I never lost my French accent. And I'm very glad we can announce this collaboration. It's very important that the key GT3 promoters in the world work together, and to bring our series here in America, and to welcome the Pirelli World Challenge in Europe, and to have the best 3 of each coming to another event. It's a great start what could become maybe in the future a larger collaboration. And thanks to all of you. I hope you'll enjoy coming to Italy, and I'm sure the best of you will enjoy Baku, which is a fantastic event. It's the best of what sprint racing has offered in Europe for the time being. Last year we had 30 cars, 2 drivers per car, that's 60 drivers, and we had the youngest ever field of driver because the average age was 27-year-old, so you can imagine it's a very high-level racing. It's like here, it's between walls, and it's in an impressive city, Baku. I mean, oil revenues and a very good and very beautiful city. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Stefan. And of course, a partnership like this does not happen without amazing partners. And you see up there, Pirelli. What an amazing partner they've been for this series, certainly for SRO and the Blancpain GT Series. It is now my pleasure to welcome up the Vice President of Communications, Media Relations, and Motorsports for Pirelli Tire North America for a few comments, Mr. Rafael Navarro.
Thank you, and greetings to everyone. And I also bring greetings over from Malaysia, where our big boss, Paul Hembry, who could not be here today, overseeing the Malaysia GP, sends his congratulations and thank you to the vision that both of you have. It makes me extremely proud to be here representing the company, representing the series, and be able to talk about vision and things that have taken some time to manifest themselves in the announcement today. But the main message for everyone, the key takeaway, is that folks like these two gentlemen here are looking ahead for the betterment of the sport, the enjoyment of the fans, and also the enjoyment of the drivers. And as a true global company that's been a player in motorsport for over 107 years, things like this are music to our ears because we have that commonality between both series, and that just makes the experience all that much better for everybody. So with that weight on our shoulders to go on and do the best, I've been calling this thing a foreign exchange. In America, it's very, very key to do foreign exchange when you're young to go overseas and get an experience. My team's been going over supporting the Spa 24 hours now, a few years running. So we've had some chances to talk, and our guys are ready. We were just in Misano last week at the test that was being held. So we're ready, and we're looking forward to bringing on the challenge and having great things in the future. So thank you, guys.
Thank you, Rafael. Yeah, we talked about the partnership. We talked about the partners that make it happen. We've established the platform, but now you need entrants. You need people that want to bring these remarkable cars and field them. Well, we have perhaps the best to be able to speak to this because he is the owner that runs cars in both of the series. Please welcome up for a couple of comments the team principal of Dragon Speed, Mr. Elton Julian.
Hey guys, thanks so much for being here. Obviously a massive thank you to these two guys right here. Makes our job as all you team owners and potential drivers a lot easier to have a bigger range of places to play. And the ability to race pretty much anywhere in the world with the same equipment without modifying it has made it so useful for us. Has allowed customers to have the confidence to buy cars, to buy new cars, to buy cars that are going to be obsolete in a year. They're still buying cars. So that's a big credit to Stefan, who started it, and now to this gentleman that's helping take it to the next level in this continent because, like you said, it had to happen here too. So we're grateful, we're happy, we're pushing hard to keep moving forward, and we'll continue to race in both series for the foreseeable future and hope not to be the only American team doing it next year. So thanks a lot again, and thanks to these two guys.
Thank you very much, Elton. You have to have drivers for these amazing pieces of equipment, these GT3 cars, spectacular in their performance, in their aesthetics, in their look and feel. And boy, do we have them in this series, and they certainly have them in the Blancpain GT Series. And there's the next person who's going to come up for a minute is a driver who has won on the international stage at Le Mans 6 times. He has won here in the US multiple times as well. It is a delight to have the driver of the number 61 R Ferrari Motorsports Ferrari 458 GT3 Italia, Mr. Olivier Beretta.
Thank you. I think it's a very good news today. I know Stefan since a long time. I have raced in these championships with old family, and I know his quality. I know the organization, and he has a great show overseas. And with the championships, with the Pirelli World Challenge, it will be a great marriage. Very good news. Congratulations, and I'm looking forward to race over there. I think the idea of the GT3 is a great sprint race, great team, great fight, clean race, and good show. So I think it's the start of new things. Thank you.
Olivier, in his first season of Pirelli World Challenge competition, and oh yeah, he did win the opening round at Circuit of the Americas. So well done. And finally, we have a gentleman here who is with, of course, Cadillac and Cadillac Racing. He too is a multiple winner at Le Mans. He is also now starting a battle to defend his third consecutive Pirelli World Challenge GT Championship with the new Cadillac that they have built. And I think this is very special, the ATS VR. It is now a GT3 platform car which can be raced, not just here in the Pirelli World Challenge, but now in the Blancpain GT Series. It opens up huge opportunities, not just for the manufacturer, but for the pilots of these remarkable machines. Please welcome up Mr. Johnny O'Connell.
A lot of you might know that Olivier and I used to be teammates at Corvette. And so it's very nice to be up here on the stage again with my friend. Real funny story real quick, because it's classic. I had Olivier over to the house, and we are making nice dinner, and dinner's over, and then I'm like, what are we going to do? And I'm like, well, let's put on Talladega Nights. And he hadn't seen Talladega Nights, and you know, Jean Girard is talking, welcome to America, and Olivier, kill Olivier's mic, please. And Olivier goes, Johnny, I don't speak like him, do I? I'm like, not at all, not at all. You know, this is exciting news, and thank you to all the main players involved in it. I've been very fortunate in my career to see, you know, the growth and be a part of some very exciting things. And you could really sense a change, you know, within Pirelli World Challenge a year or two ago, when some opportunities presented them to us, to the series, and you saw our leadership, you know, recognize this and seize the opportunity. You know, with the GT3 platform, certainly as a guy that represents Cadillac, we see huge opportunities there. We are a global brand, and we are building, you know, what in our minds, and certainly my mind are some of the best cars in the world, and you want to showcase those around the world. And with this opportunity, Cadillac certainly has that, and I hope to be a part of it. The excitement, you know, because we watch all your stuff, and pay attention to what's going on over there. You know what, when you feel you're the best, you want to also compete against the world's best. And I think this is a great opportunity. You know, one country I never got to race in was Italy. And so I look forward to that opportunity. But, you know, I think all the competitors of Pirelli World Challenge can only look at this as a great thing. You know, the opportunity to compete with you guys against your best and have your guys come over here, that's kind of like a world showdown. So it's something that I certainly know that Cadillac, we are going to work hard to be a part of those three. And Olivier, if you don't make it, you can team up with me again. So maybe. And but anyway, you know, thank you again to our leadership, and I think there's a very bright future ahead, certainly for Cadillac Racing and as well as World Challenge.
Thank you very much, Johnny. That must have been a fun dinner. No question about it. Just a quick reminder now, what we're going to do is we're going to have all the members of our dais will move over there. Mr. Blattler there will help them stage up where he wants them for the picture, give you an opportunity with that as a backdrop. And then if you head out the back, you can see through those exit signs off to the side, There's a VIP lounge down there. They will all be there for anybody who would like to do any one-on-one interviews with them at this point. And again, at some point we will have press releases passed out, certainly in the media center as well. Tom has them there, so feel free to stop by and talk with him. So that wraps up the presentation. Again, incredibly exciting news about an incredibly exciting future for GT racing now on a truly international level, encapsulating the best of the best from across the pond. I don't think it can get much better than that. So to all of you who have come here, and to all the members of our dais, and in particular, as we look ahead to this season, and certainly 2016 and beyond, to Mr. Scott Bove and to Mr. Stefan Ratel, good luck et bonne chance.
See.